You ever wonder how stuff gets done? I'm talking big stuff, moving mountains of dirt. Think about the massive construction projects that shape our cities and landscapes. The skyscrapers that touch the clouds, the bridges that span vast rivers, and the highways that stretch for miles. All of these monumental tasks require an immense amount of power and machinery. But have you ever stopped to think about what powers these machines? What makes it all possible? Hauling tons of cargo across continents. Imagine the logistics involved in transporting goods from one corner of the globe to another. Cargo trains loaded with shipping containers, freight ships navigating the high seas, and trucks transporting goods on endless highways. The global economy relies on the seamless movement of these goods, and behind the scenes, there's a powerful force driving it all. Well, a lot of it runs on diesel. Diesel engines are the workhorses of the modern world. They power everything from trucks and buses to ships and trains. Their efficiency and durability make them the preferred choice for heavy-duty applications. But where did it all begin? How did diesel become the fuel that drives so much of our world today? And it all started with a German engineer named Rudolf Diesel. Born in 1858, Diesel was a visionary who saw the potential for a new kind of engine. He was determined to create something more efficient than the steam engines of his time. His journey was filled with challenges and setbacks, but his relentless pursuit of innovation would eventually change the world. Now, back in the late 1800s, steam engines were king. These massive machines powered factories, locomotives, and ships. They were the backbone of the Industrial Revolution, but they were also incredibly inefficient, consuming vast amounts of fuel and requiring constant maintenance. Diesel saw an opportunity to revolutionize the way engines worked. Big, inefficient beasts that they were. Steam engines were powerful, but they wasted a lot of energy. Diesel believed there had to be a better way to harness power. He envisioned an engine that could do more with less. An engine that would be more efficient and reliable. Diesel figured there had to be a better way. He was a man of great intellect and curiosity, always tinkering and experimenting. He spent countless hours in his workshop driven by the idea of creating a more efficient engine. His dedication and passion were unwavering, even in the face of numerous obstacles. He wanted an engine that squeezed more power out of every drop of fuel. Diesel's vision was to create an engine that used compression to ignite the fuel, rather than relying on a spark plug. This would make the engine more efficient and powerful. He meticulously studied the principles of thermodynamics and combustion, applying his knowledge to design a revolutionary new engine. He toiled away in his workshop, driven by this idea. Diesel's workshop was a place of constant activity, filled with tools, equipment, and prototypes. He was relentless in his pursuit, often working late into the night. His determination and ingenuity were key to overcoming the technical challenges he faced. He envisioned an engine that used compression to ignite fuel, no spark plugs needed. This was a radical concept for its time, but Diesel was convinced it was the future. He believed that by compressing the air inside the engine, he could raise its temperature high enough to ignite the fuel. This would result in a more efficient and powerful engine. It was a radical concept for its time. Many of Diesel's contemporaries were skeptical of his ideas. They doubted that an engine could operate without a spark plug, but Diesel was undeterred. He continued to refine his design, conducting experiments and building prototypes. His persistence would eventually pay off. In 1892, Diesel's hard work paid off. After years of research and experimentation, he successfully built a working prototype of his engine. It was a momentous achievement, marking the birth of the diesel engine. Diesel's invention was a testament to his vision and determination. He patented his revolutionary engine. With the patent in hand, Diesel's engine was ready to change the world. It offered a more efficient and powerful alternative to the steam engines of the time. The diesel engine would go on to power a wide range of applications, from industrial machinery to transportation. Little did he know, his invention would change the world. Diesel's engine revolutionized the way we think about power and efficiency. It paved the way for modern transportation and industry, becoming an integral part of our daily lives. Today, diesel engines continue to drive progress, a lasting legacy of Rudolf Diesel's vision and ingenuity. So, how do these diesel engines actually work? Let's break it down. Diesel engines are marvels of engineering, designed to convert fuel into mechanical energy through a series of controlled explosions. These engines are widely used in various applications, from powering trucks and buses to running industrial machinery and even generating electricity. But what makes them so efficient and powerful? let's dive deeper into the mechanics. Inside the engine, there's a bunch of cylinders. These cylinders are the heart of the engine, where the magic happens. Each cylinder is a chamber where fuel combustion occurs, and the number of cylinders can vary depending on the engine's design and purpose. For instance, a small car might have 4 cylinders, while a large truck could have 6 or even 8. Each cylinder has a piston that moves up and down. This piston is connected to a crankshaft via a connecting rod. As the piston moves, it turns the crankshaft, converting the linear motion of the piston into rotational motion. This rotational motion is what ultimately powers the vehicle or machinery.
Here's the magic air gets sucked into the cylinder. The air intake system is crucial for the engine's performance. It ensures that a sufficient amount of air enters the cylinders, which is necessary for the combustion process. The air filter cleans the incoming air, removing dust and debris that could damage the engine, and compressed to a very high pressure. This compression is achieved by the piston's upward movement, which reduces the volume of the air, increasing its pressure and temperature. The higher the compression, the more efficient the combustion process, leading to better fuel economy and more power. This compression generates serious heat, like really hot. We're talking temperatures that can easily exceed 500 degrees Celsius. This intense heat is essential for the next step in the process. Then diesel fuel is injected into this super hot air. The fuel injection system is highly precise, delivering the right amount of fuel at the right time. Modern diesel engines use advanced electronic control units to manage this process, ensuring optimal performance and efficiency. Boom! The fuel ignites instantly. No spark plugs needed. Unlike gasoline engines, which rely on spark plugs to ignite the fuel-air mixture, diesel engines depend on the heat generated by compression. This spontaneous ignition is what makes diesel engines more efficient and reliable. This explosion forces the piston down, turning a crankshaft, which is the backbone of the engine. The crankshaft's rotation is transferred to the vehicle's wheels or the machinery's components, providing the necessary power to perform various tasks, which ultimately provides power to whatever the engine is hooked up to. Whether it's a truck hauling heavy loads, a generator producing electricity, or a piece of industrial equipment performing complex tasks, the diesel engine's power is indispensable.
Think of it like this. Controlled explosions make the engine go. These explosions are meticulously timed and regulated to ensure smooth and efficient operation. The engine's control unit plays a vital role in this, constantly monitoring and adjusting various parameters to optimize performance. And these explosions are what give diesel engines their distinctive growl. That deep, rumbling sound is a hallmark of diesel engines, a testament to their power and efficiency. It's a sound that signifies strength and reliability, qualities that have made diesel engines a preferred choice for many applications. Diesel's first engine was a big old thing. I'm talking bigger than a bread truck. It was meant to power factories and ships, and it did, much more efficiently than those clunky steam engines. But Diesel, he had bigger dreams. He knew his engine could do more, so he kept tinkering, kept refining. He wanted to make it smaller, more powerful.
In 1900, at the World's Fair in Paris, Diesel showed off a new version of his engine. This one ran on peanut oil. Talk about being ahead of his time. Trains ditched steam and adopted diesel for its raw power. The transition from steam to diesel was a game-changer in the world of rail transport. Diesel engines offered a more reliable and efficient alternative to steam, which required constant maintenance and refueling. The new diesel locomotives could run longer distances without needing to stop, making them ideal for freight and passenger services alike. This shift not only revolutionized the rail industry, but also set the stage for further advancements in transportation technology and efficiency. And big ships, diesel engines gave them the muscle to cross oceans without refueling every 5 minutes. The maritime industry saw a significant transformation with the advent of diesel engines. These powerful engines allowed ships to travel greater distances at higher speeds, making global trade more efficient and reliable. The ability to carry more cargo without frequent stops for refueling meant that goods could be transported more quickly and at a lower cost. This had a profound impact on international commerce, enabling the rapid expansion of global markets. Word got around about this powerful, fuel-efficient engine. Soon everyone wanted in on the action. By the 1920s, diesel engines were being used in all sorts of heavy-duty applications. Factories began to incorporate diesel engines into their machinery, boosting productivity and reducing operational costs. The versatility of diesel engines made them suitable for a wide range of industrial uses, from powering generators to driving heavy machinery. This widespread adoption marked the beginning of a new era in industrial efficiency and innovation. Trucks started relying on diesel engines to haul bigger loads over longer distances. The trucking industry was quick to recognize the benefits of diesel power. Diesel engines provided the torque and durability needed to move heavy freight across vast distances, making long-haul trucking more feasible and cost-effective. This development not only improved the logistics of goods transportation, but also contributed to the growth of the trucking industry as a whole. With diesel engines, trucks could now operate more efficiently, reducing downtime and increasing profitability for businesses. The impact of diesel engines on transportation cannot be overstated. From trains to ships to trucks, diesel power has revolutionized the way we move goods and people. Its legacy continues to shape the future of transportation, driving innovation and efficiency in ways that were once unimaginable.
Section 5. Diesel today. Workhorses of industry and transportation.
Fast forward to today, and diesel engines are everywhere. They're the backbone of industries that keep the world running. Construction, mining, agriculture, you name it, diesel's there, getting the job done.
Think about the things we rely on every day. Food delivered to our grocery stores, clothes shipped from factories, buildings going up in our cities. None of that happens without diesel engines doing the heavy lifting. Section 6. The pros and cons, diesel's strengths and challenges. Now, like any good tool, diesel engines have their pros and cons.
On the plus side, they're tough, reliable and fuel efficient. They can handle heavy loads and harsh conditions. That's why you see them powering everything from pickup trucks to giant mining equipment.
But there's a downside too. Diesel engines have a reputation for being dirty. They produce emissions that can be harmful to the environment and our health. And let's be honest, they ain't the quietest things in the world. Section 7. Cleaning up diesel, emissions, and the future. The good news is, engineers are constantly working to make diesel engines cleaner and more efficient.
We're talking high-tech filters, cleaner burning fuels, and even engines that run on electricity. Governments are also cracking down on emissions, setting stricter standards for diesel engines. This is pushing manufacturers to innovate and find ways to make their engines more environmentally friendly.
Section 8. Beyond fossil fuels, biodiesel, and renewable options. Here's another cool thing. Diesel engines aren't limited to using fossil fuels.
Biodiesel, made from vegetable oils or animal fats, is a renewable alternative that can power diesel engines. And get this, there are even companies developing diesel engines that run on hydrogen. Talk about clean energy. The future of diesel could be a lot greener than its past.
Section 9. The future of diesel still powering ahead. So what's the future hold for diesel engines?
Well, they've been powering our world for over a century and they're not going away anytime soon. They're too darn useful. But they are evolving, getting cleaner, more efficient, and more sustainable.
As technology advances, who knows what innovations we'll see in the world of diesel? One thing's for sure, these engines will keep on chugging, getting the tough jobs done.